if you just posting it just because you want somebody to see, oh, I don't have HIV, now you can come have sex with me, then that's bad. Mm-hmm. But if it's like, warning people, don't do this. This is what happened to me. Mm-hmm. Because I did not wait, then that's a good thing.
If it's in a more of like a awareness type situation and you're using your life as an example, more power to you. But even then, even if you are using it as awareness, I just feel like I just won't ever see myself post. It's like somebody posting that they're pregnant. Like, more than likely that information was not for me.
Well, unless you can post the doctor's signature,
right?
And
I'm not going to trust
document,
it anyway.
I'm not really trying to hear that anyway. But if you are really doing it just to keep that awareness out there that HIV is still alive and well, and just because it hasn't affected you or someone then that's fine. But as far as
coming out party,
that's not gonna happen.
Right,
that's not gonna happen at all. You can't post the document saying
it needs to be erased, sealed, and ink.
So for the awareness part of it, that would be wonderful. But to put yourself out there that I'm available and I'm HIV negative,
I don't even know why you would tell everybody that.
I wouldn't think anybody would.
That means you had a doubt in your mind.
Okay, ladies, well, what about college students posting their final grades on Facebook?
If you're happy and you're proud,
I'm not gonna front.
As a mother, that would be the one that I would want to receive.
Mm-hmm.
That Ashley posted something on Facebook and it's her grades. I could live with that because it used to be a time when the grades used to come in with a piece of paper and they were placed in your mailbox or they were sent home. We've changed so much now. It's everything is posted where you could say, well, you know how your parents would say, as long as I'm paying for your college, I want to see your grades. Well, now as a parent, I don't even have a way of seeing your grades unless you send them to me. I don't get a piece of paper anymore.
That's when people are quiet on Facebook. Is when grades hit. Ain't nobody gonna post their grades if they shame.
I would think that would be fine. And so grades, anything else you do, they post. So I'm not. Why are we surprised about grades? That would be probably the most encouraging thing.
Right.
Anything that you've done encouraging, you should post it.
I'm not being funny, but I've never seen anybody post their grades. So either my group of friends don't make good grades, or that's just not important.
This is
right.
And they not making good grades.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What about taking a picture of a meal that you ate earlier that day?
I do that all the time. I do. I'm sorry. So everybody can be jealous that I went to Olive Garden and had this amazing meal. I'm playing. No, I'm not. I'm dead serious. I do that all the time.
Post their meal?
Yes. What they do is...
You've never seen somebody take a picture of like a pizza?
Or an entree that they had earlier that day, and they post it on Facebook, and they say, this is what I had.
You're going to see a movie and you like it. And
I'm gonna take
I'm supposed to run down to the store, to the theater the next day and go see it. That's all a matter of taste. And you showing me a picture has nothing to do with how it's going to taste.
It is kind of like
just
free
too much information and too much free time.
Yeah.
For you to be taking pictures of your food. I mean, next.
Well, let me tell you,
dying over here.
You're in the dressing room and you're trying on something and you need someone's opinion, so you take a picture of that outfit and you send it off and ask people, how do you like it?
Okay, so that's not going to happen.
A lot of stuff I wouldn't think would happen, but when y'all have named some things like picture taking of food.
Well, like I'm learning about the HIV thing.
You've done that?
I've done it.
Well, what was the reason? Were you happy about it?
Because I want everybody to see this amazing Krispy Kreme that I'm about to eat. I don't know. I've done it before.
Okay, I've done it with some Hamburger Helper.
Oh, see that? I thought you were the Cheesecake Factory. You said Hamburger Helper.
Yo, seriously, I have never had Hamburger Helper in a while. Well, ever, actually. And then when I made some, it looked good, but I didn't like the taste at all.
exactly.
I thought you were going to say Red Lobster.
And I think that's unfair for you to send a picture because you're trying to make somebody think this is good. And see, did you go back and post that you didn't like?
Did hamburger help you give a cut?
Like
did hamburger helper give you a cut? Like advertisement?
Well, as long as you're being honest about it, and I don't know, maybe I don't know.
And even someone posted, it was like, "Oh, that looked good. I want to taste that." I was like, "No, you do not."
You just saved somebody's life. That's so nice of you.
It is not. It looks pleasing, but it looks so deceiving.
Man, I do that all the time.
I'm gonna start going on Facebook more. I have not seen.
You need younger friends. I'm sure your older friends are gonna do that.
No, and I'm not gonna do it.
Well, ladies, what about posting a photo of dead relatives on Facebook?
That's so hood.
I've so seen this. Like
that's so hood. To even take a picture at a funeral is hood anyway.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
You said, hold on. You said the term was what? It's hood.
That is so hood.
Okay.
If you come with one of them crank cameras at the funeral, like who does that?
Hood, by the way, for any of our listening audience who doesn't know, the term hood just means highly inappropriate, not socially acceptable, something that you don't need to do in public. That's what the term hood means.
I think hood is just something because hood to her may not be hood to the person that does it.
Do you think that posting a photo of a dead relative on Facebook is hood?
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's inappropriate.
You think it's inappropriate? Right. That's the more correct term.
Right.
Okay.
I'll go I just think that is such a time in your life that is not anything I would even post. I would post that someone had died when the funeral was,
right.
but after the funeral, I don't need to critique the casket, the repast, the flowers. All of that is not. I don't think is necessary. If you really wanted to know the play-by-play of a funeral, I think you should be in attendance,
right?
And anything.
I mean, you're not gonna break out the. With that, you're gonna break those out at Thanksgiving. Look at such and such.
I know. That was such a nice funeral. There are people who will do that, but posting it, I mean, that's different. If your family chose to take a video of the funeral,
when are we going to watch this
I
video?
don't understand it, and someone did do that, and they were playing it when I got to their house, and you would be surprised at the number of people who will watch it. But it's not. I just think it is just such a personal thing that would death.
Who wants to relive
your birth, the birth of your child. That should be something in the personal family vault, not on Facebook.
And yes. I know like more than one person who's posted picture of their baby brand new baby, like seconds born with all the stuff still on them. Oh like who? You got unfriended that day. You got unfriended that day. The day I saw that, you got unfriended. The same person
who videotaped the funeral, videotaped the birth of that person.
I mean, we didn't even get a wipe down. This is like the minute it is born. Like, oh.
Ladies, what about posting a picture of a home you just purchased?
Once again, we're just proud homeowners, and we just want everybody to see. We're proud.
Yay, nay, appropriate, inappropriate.
I'm not going to post a picture of my apartment, so, I mean, I guess when I get a house, I'm going to be proud enough to post a picture.
You're not going to post your picture. You don't like casing your house, so.
Right.
Yeah, at the same time, it just depends on who your friends are. If you're not trustworthy of your friends and you don't even know half of them, like most people, and you don't trust them, then no, I would probably send a text.
Right, I would text you a picture of my house.
Hey, whatever happened to Hallmark? We just sent our housewarming a little card, and this is where I live. Why because when you're on Facebook, when you put that on, doesn't everyone
and
who
the thing
is your friend
is
get that?
You can't delete your Facebook.
Can you not have can you have a select group of friends that get this information? Then that's different. If it was Ed and you and I was like, okay, this is the house we ended up getting, and can't wait for you to get here, but not everybody.
But if you sent it to me and it's on my wall, whoever is my friend can see it.
Okay, well then.
So then that's when it just goes to a chain and everything. Exactly.
Let's go back to Hallmark.
Hallmark. Okay. Send a housewarming gift.
Right. That's, like you said, that's like look at my house. Come break into it. Like This big old scene. I don't know.
I guess people think I would never think to do that. I can't ever think of a time where there's some things in my life that I feel that are Facebook.
I have never wanted to take a picture of any of my apartments. Like, I just had no goal.
Because if you did that and you were directing it to me, I would probably never see it. So for the people that I consider my friends, there's another way to communicate that. So I don't look at Facebook as a reliable source to get the word out to you.
Right.
Not necessarily.
If you
something
want me to
happened,
see it, you'll tell me.
I'm gonna call
Right.
you. I'm gonna get in touch with you. So that would not be the place.
Ladies, what about this next particular thing that I know happens on Facebook? Not as often as you may think, but it does happen. Coming out of the closet on Facebook.
Once again,
I'm gonna be so honest, because wasn't coming out day like 2-3 weeks ago. So 2 of my best friends came out on Twitter. So.
well, I hope you came out to your parents.
Oh no, yeah,
I
think that it was more of a, they told their parents and then they told her, which I'm not gonna be honest with you, we knew you were gay before you did, so you ain't coming out to me, you coming out to yourself.
As long as you have done, you've had this conversation with your parents and everyone.
Take care of it. Who
that's
is most
what you want
important
to do. That's fine.
Coming out like gay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mean like, is it okay for Facebook or okay period?
Well, I just want to know your opinions about people who post statuses coming out of the closet on Facebook.
I mean, that's their choice.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a choice for everything. So you have a choice to sin or not sin.
I guess if they was super excited.
Same way someone would post, I'm now divorced. I am now single. So I don't think we could just go down the list of what people do. I'm sure there's someone who has done something. We are all gonna say, "Are you serious?" Someone has already done that.
Well, like on Facebook, you can put your orientation, if you're single, married, divorced, or you can put if you're like men, women, or vice versa, or, you know what I'm saying? So when you come out, I mean, if you already have that posted, we're just like, okay, It's
just more information. You already live in a TMI
I'm just saying,
world.
I guess once you tell your parents,
just,
you don't really care what Facebook say.
Really. I think once you've told the people who are important in your life, if you want to
just
decide to
doing
tell
the most
everybody else,
right.
that's really up to you.
What about this last one I'm going to ask you guys? What about posting that you are about to get into a fight with someone, or you have just finished fighting someone? What are your opinions about people
Once again, I'm going to use the word, it's hood.
So sad.
It's so hood. First of all, we fight. Are you really finna... Are you giving me a warning over Facebook? I'm about to fight you.
Kindergarten.
Right.
It'll give you a chance.
Are you giving me right. You can call the crew.
You better hurry up. I'm coming over your house.
Right. Over Facebook. And if you like me, your Facebook or Twitter goes to your text messages. So, I mean, it's just like you're warning me over. Are you warning me? And you're also like giving evidence. So when the police come, let me go back to Facebook and track you down.
Yeah,
if that was meditated, right? That's not smart, guys.
And if something happened really, really bad, everybody has evidence.
Yeah. Right.
How smart is that?
That's why, and that's, but all that tweeting and taking pictures, the phones now, you don't have to have a camera. So people are just, an incident happened and it was on TV, but it made sense. And it started a problem where the girls were all out and they took a picture. They were at a club and the guy came down and they took a picture while he was with this particular girl. Well, that she didn't ask for that to happen. It was just part of the evening. Well, they took a picture, sent it to her boyfriend's friend. Well, of course, he's going to see it. And so that was just a big blow up. And that's minor because there was no physical blow up. But that could happen. That's how stuff gets started. It used to be you had to whisper that or make a phone call. y'all just take pictures and just send them. Now when people take a picture of you, you used to say, let me see, how do I look? Now you need to ask, are you putting this on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always, just to make sure we clear